What's up, guys? Brendan from Market Makers. Guys, special treat for you tonight. It is, what is it? Almost 10 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday, guys. I'm going to show you the Fibonacci summation series, and we're going to be able to predict when Bitcoin will have the next major price pivot. Let me show you this. This is really cool. Nobody is trading Fibonacci the way Market Makers does. We are expert X5 Fibonacci pattern traders, guys. So come check us out. Our link is in the video description to our Discord, and we are doing a special sale while we're running that tournament. That BitGet information, the tournament is also in the video description. So guys, what we need to do, we're on the weekly time frame. I want to show you something really cool. I'm going to take this tool right here. This is called the date range tool, okay? Now I'm going to show you the Fibonacci sequence that's happening right now in price on the weekly time frame. So the Fibonacci numbers, guys, you can Google them, but the numbers we're going to look at are 3, 5, and 21, all Fibonacci numbers. Check this out. So we're going to go from the market bottom, okay? Now to do that, I got to go to the candle before it with this tool because it counts the first candle you click on as 0. So just to let you know. And we're going to take it to the market top. 21 bars. You see that? 21 Fibonacci number. Let me delete that. I have this number right here, 21 bars, okay? 21. So after you complete the Fibonacci sequence, you have a price pivot. So that was the market high at 69K. Then you get a 3-bar, you see this, a 3-bar dump, okay? 3, a Fibonacci sequence number. And then we have a 4-bar consolidation. We had a pump back up after the 3-bar dump, starting the new sequence, a 4-bar consolidation. The 5th bar, guys, this candle closes this Sunday. The following candle is the 5th bar, which means that closes, I think, on the 10th. And so the next candle after the 5th bar closes will be the 16th. The 10th to the 16th is when we're going to expect a movement potentially. The 9th to the 16th, I should say, because that's a Sunday. The 9th to the 16th is when we're going to see the next price pivot. And again, you can see this. We need that 5th bar to form and close. The 6th bar will be the pivot point. And you can see this if you use the fib that I showed you before, the trend-based fib time. We're going to take this, guys, from the beginning of the bull run. Turn my magnet on. We'll take this from the beginning of the bull run to the previous all-time high to the market low. And then let's check the accuracy of this on the weekly time frame, okay? Let me zoom in. I know some people were asking in the comments if I could zoom in more. So we have our 21 bar low to high, 3-bar dump, new sequence, we have a pump and now a 4-bar consolidation, waiting on this 5th bar to form and then close, and the 6th bar will line up with the 0.5 fib. You see that? Isn't it amazing? Fibonacci trading is fascinating, right? So when you look at this, we hit the 382 on the fib time, and look at this. That was the doji candle. The next candle was the dump. 28% dump on the next candle, okay? And we're going to be impacting this next candle over here beginning January 10th. Okay, January 10th, and that will stay open until the 16th. So this is what we want to watch. This will be a pivot point in Bitcoin, and you guys can decide if that pivot will be up or down. But first, let me show you some more information so you can make that decision, okay? Let's go ahead and look at this daily time frame, guys. We've been talking about this, and we have to bring it up because Bitcoin's dumping. Look what's happening. The EMA death cross. I'm not going to go back into those numbers on the EMA death cross. I know that's beating it into the ground. Guys, if you're new watching this video for the first time, watch yesterday's video. I go over this EMA death cross. If Bitcoin stays down here, you will get this EMA death cross. As you can see, it's beginning to dive down. These are daily candles. A couple of things I want you to look at here. A couple of important things. You see this? What do you have here? This is a daily time frame. You have an M pattern, just like I showed you on the 4-hour time frame. This is a double top, okay? You don't want to break a double top here, very bad. Again, be very bearish. So let's look at this. The way you can measure a move for a double top is take a trend line, get confluence of candles on both sides, get confluence of candles on both sides for your top, pull it down to where your neckline would be, roughly. These are estimates, guys. There's no guarantees with market structure targets. See where you go to 39.1. 39.1. That would be very bad. Now you could get support here at your dump, okay? Where you dump. This is on Coinbase. The low was 42,333. Everybody's exchange, depending what chart you use, will vary a few $100s. This is on Coinbase, okay? So this is 42,333. You could get support there, but your market structure target is 39. The reason that is very bad, and I know you guys remember this from me showing you this, but the Wyckoff, the bottom of the box is 39.6. And the bottom of this box is 39.4, 39.5. So if we find support at 42, we'll be down in this lower tranche right here with this candle wick. Maybe we can get support there. Maybe Bitcoin's accumulating, but we do expect that price pivot to come beginning on the 9th, on a Sunday when the candle opens, and it's going to hit that fib, it looks like on the 10th, okay? You need to be very aware of that. So that's just something to look at. And let's go ahead and pull a fib on this as well. We'll do a fib retracement. We'll take it from the base. Go to our candle high. This is on the daily time frame. Look where we're finding support, the 618. You see these numbers repeat all the time. Lots of YouTube guys will do what? What do? They draw boxes, right? They have rectangles. And they're like, oh, here's support. They don't really know why it's support other than there's candles there. The advantage of trading with fibs, guys, is you can see exactly where your support is, down to the dollar, okay? You can verify it visually, seeing the candles hit it, wick below it, demand buys them back up, resting on the 618. This candle literally hit the 618, and this candle's just above the 618 right now. So you can see if you lose this 618, there's really nothing in here. So you could be coming down to the bottom, that 42,333, and you don't want to go lower than that. And obviously if you lose the 618, you're really close to breaking this double top. And that most assuredly guarantees an EMA death cross. And remember, June 6th, you had an EMA death cross. Bitcoin pumped a few days later, 10,000 points. Actually, 10 days later, it pumped 10,000 points, and then it dumped 31%. So this doesn't mean instantly you have a price drop, but again, we have that price pivot date coming up on January 9th. Okay. Now, guys, you know I come from the stock market space. If you've been watching this video series, the guys in the room know that. I trade Forex and stocks for over 20 years now. I worked at an investment bank. I was a vice president. I always talk about the SPX. The SPX, the S&P 500, has been tracking to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has been tracking to the SPX completely since June. They've only diverged one time, which is right now. The SPX is making new all-time highs. Bitcoin dumped 28%, and this one candle right here is going sideways, right? I want to show you this visually so you can see what I'm talking about. When you go ahead and overlay the SPX, this is the white candles. June's over here. Look at the rise. SPX starts rising up. They both have this V-shaped dip simultaneously. You see this? Again, you get a dip, you get a gap here. You get a dip, you get a dip. They track so beautifully together. Bitcoin rolls over here in this dump candle. SPX rolls over here. Bitcoin dumps, SPX dumps. They're tracking so beautifully. Pump candle for Bitcoin, pump candle for SPX. They go up here. This is where they diverge. Look at the divergence. Bitcoin dumped 28%. SPX is making new all-time highs. The reason this is relevant, and I brought this up with news stories throughout the last couple of months, banks, hedge funds, and institutional players view Bitcoin as a risk-off asset. They do not view it as digital gold. That's not my opinion. They literally tell you this in the news stories. Jamie Dimon came out from JP Morgan Chase, the CEO, and said Bitcoin has zero value. His lead analyst says if Bitcoin's above 34K, it is unattractive. It is attractive at that 30K or 34K price. These guys tell you this, okay? So it's not meant to make you emotional, to get you angry. That's how they view this asset. The reason I'm telling you that is because for Bitcoin to really gather strength, in my opinion, the stock market has to stay strong through the entire month of January. I say the entire month because the traditional Santa Claus rally, which we are clearly having in the stock market, making new all-time highs, the traditional Santa Claus rally is the last 5 trading days of the year, the first 2 trading days of the new year, and that's coming up very soon, and the SPX is making a top. I don't envision the SPX starting to dump and Bitcoin moving again divergently from the SPX and making a new all-time high. As you can see, it tracks with the SPX. It's the same money in both markets. That's what everybody needs to understand. The top 5 cryptos in the crypto space, including Cardano, XRP, Ethereum, are 90+% owned by the institutions in Wales. 90+%. That means retail owns less than 10%. They drive the market. If they don't put money in this market, Bitcoin will not make new all-time highs. So we want the stock market to stay very healthy, so they are induced to putting more money into the crypto market, driving up all the alts, driving up Bitcoin. That's what we want, okay, if we're smart. So let's go ahead and look at the 4-hour time frame, spend a little bit of time here. 4-hour time frame, here's that double top I told you guys about that we couldn't break. Obviously we broke it. You can see we fell through the 382, and again guys, just look at the accuracy of fibs. The 382, you've tried to climb back up above it for several candles, multiple rejections, and the more you try, the harder you get rejected when you finally get rejected, and you dumped. You dumped right through the 0.5 fib, tried to climb back above it, got rejected from that. Again, you're going to come down to this 618 for support. Here on the 4-hour time frame, it's 45,445. I'd like to see us hold the 618 because, again, if we do fall down below that, we're going down to 41,310, and this is on BitGet. That's that candle, the 41,310. So, guys, it's something to pay very close attention to. Let's go ahead and look at a couple indicators before this video gets too long. See what we fell through. I'm sure we fell through all of our support structure. Let's just throw Ichi on there. Yeah, you can see we fell right through the moving average, right through the support cloud, and now we're forming a red resistance cloud above us. Good visual representation of what Bitcoin has up against it, okay? And if I turn that off, let's look at our volatility. It's going to be laying on top of us. Where is it? Where is it? FPK, there it is. All that progress we made, this is the problem with moving up into volatility, okay? It's like a wet blanket, and it just entrenches Bitcoin, and Bitcoin fell down. So now everything's resistance above us. Basically, everything is resistance above us. So right now, you can say Bitcoin is accumulating, is moving sideways. It tried to move up. It got rejected. Very pivotal point for Bitcoin. That fifth bar will be opening this Sunday, closing the following Sunday, which makes it the 9th of January, guys. Watch the 9th to the 16th. We're going to have a key pivot point when we hit that fib time, and that pivot point is going to determine if Bitcoin's going up or going down, and you'll know ahead of time by watching this channel. Smash the like button, guys. Really appreciate your support. And another video coming tomorrow. Happy trading. Check out our YouTube details for all of our goodies, our Twitter, our Discord, the BitGet tournament. I'll talk to you guys soon. Really appreciate the support, guys. Take care.